warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good morning, everyone. Hello, my name is Dyandra, grade 8B from Mutiara Harapan Islamic School. Welcome to MHSU Radio. I'm here as a representative from MHSU, Mutiara Harapan Student Union. And right now, I'm going to have a little chit-chat with one of our talented students from grade 10, from MHIS. Let me tell you a few things about him, as I have known him for 2 years because he is also from junior high MHIS. He is always so passionate in everything he does. He already has a plan for his studies, college, and his future. So let's have a talk with him right now.
Assalamualaikum. Hello everyone. I'm Farrel, a grade 10 student here.
Waalaikumsalam. Hi Kak Farrel. How are you today? How's home learning so far?
Hi Dyandra. Great. I feel really good. How about you? Well, it's not as fun as we study at school, but it's still pretty great.
I know, right? Even though we only meet through the screen, it still feels good that we can see each other and that we're still healthy.
Yeah, agreed.
Well, it's almost been a year that we've spent our school days at home. What do you think is the biggest challenge during this time?
I think one of the biggest challenge during this whole time is, well, there's a lot of things actually, but one thing that I really think about is studying at home itself, because studying at home feels different to me than studying at school. School, I can focus more, I can be more active because school is designed for us to learn, right? And like home, I sometimes feel way too comfortable to be learning, and I sometimes be too distracted by the things that I usually do at home. So yeah, I think that's one of the most challenging time.
Yeah, I would definitely say time management too, because there's a lot of distractions at home rather than school. Yeah. So
Sure.
yeah, definitely. So moving on, what's the biggest challenge as a grade 10 student?
I definitely think the biggest challenge as a grade 10 student would be time management, because now I have more lessons that I need to worry about. I have a lot of things that I need to do, assignments, quizzes. Now I have three subjects of science instead of one. And like it's not as easy as I would say like grade 8 or grade 9. And like now that I have to, there's like a lot more subject and like there's a lot more materials given. So yeah, and sometimes I'm not really good at managing my own time. So that definitely is the biggest challenge for me as a grade 10 student.
Yeah, definitely. So talking about grade 9, I'm actually about to move to grade 9, so kind of worried about it, but we'll see what happens.
Grade 9 is good. Grade 9 was really memorable for me. I had a lot of good memories, even though I did like grade 8 better, but grade 9 is still a good grade, and you'll be fine.
I sure hope I will.
Sure.
So yeah. So next is there any difference between lower secondary and upper secondary?
Well, I wouldn't say there's much difference, since like from lower secondary, I always had upper secondary, like socially, but academically, I wouldn't say there's a lot of difference, except the ones I already mentioned before with more subjects. But the studying time, the schedule, I don't really think there's a difference. There's still SEP, there's still extracurricular activities. So besides subjects getting harder, I don't think there is.
Yeah, subjects getting harder is actually quite obvious because
Yeah,
yeah, moving great.
for sure.
So yeah. Is it Mandarin or Arabic that you chose as your optional subject? Why and how's it going so far?
I chose Mandarin because from grade 7, I always chose Mandarin, and like it was just an obvious choice for me. I didn't really give it a second thought because I already had experience with Mandarin, and even though I did learn Arabic a little back in my old school before MHIS, I didn't really remember a lot of things. So yeah, it was obvious choice for me to go Mandarin again because I did Mandarin since grade 7.
Choose the being Mandarin students.
Yes, sir.
Yep. So I heard that you already had a plan in your future, including your study plan. And how would you tell me? How would you like to tell me more about that?
My plan here is to graduate high school and use the A level. What does it say? So there's like IGCSE and A level, right? And I am planning to go A level. Unlike my sister, with she chose IGCSE and then she went to pre-college at grade 11. But for me, I want to stay during the whole high school period and do the tests like for A level, get good grades, obviously, and also I want to go to a college outside of Indonesia because even though Indonesia does feel like home to me, I feel like I want to explore something new. So like yeah, A levels to go to college outside of Indonesia, basically, for sure.
That's actually a pretty good plan because like, you can also be a representative from Indonesia. I think that's pretty cool. Yeah.
Agree, agree.
Yeah. So do you think MHIS always supposed to reach your goals, and in what way?
Oh, for sure, for sure. Because one of the reasons why I stayed in MHIS was the ability that gave me the option to go to another country in the first place. Because in MHIS they have IGCSE, they have A levels, and like it was an obvious choice for me because I really wanted to go to a college outside of Indonesia, and MHIS gave me this option. So for sure, that's why one of the reasons why I chose to go back here.
New experiences, I see.
Yes, sir.
Yep. What project did you had most fun working on, if you had any?
Most project, well, actually thinking about it, I think there's two. The first one was what is it called again? Oh yeah, science fair last year. Oh wait, no. Oh yeah, last year, where in grade 9, where me and my friends worked together on a science project and presented. It was really fun because like did a lot of research. We made well, our project was making tempe, and it was really fun. And also like uh we stayed there in like school in the like Maghrib or something like that, and like just making stuff. It was really fun. And the second thing that I really had the most fun working on was, I would say, school play, both in grade 7 and grade 8, because both of the times, because I really love acting and I really love storytelling. So it was a match made for me that I would love school play for sure.
A wannabe actor.
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
exactly. I want to be an actor.
I still remember when you said in career day last year that you wanted to be an actor. I remember
Yeah,
that.
I still
Yeah.
do. I still do.
Yep. And also about that science project, I also worked on that with my friends, and like we had to stay in one of my
Was it
friends'
fun?
house. Yeah, it was definitely
Was it
fun.
like fun?
Yeah, it was very fun because like we we stayed outside, not inside, and we ate Indomie while watching the rain, and like we made a lot of
Oh,
jokes. Yep, we made a
that's
lot
actually
of
so
jokes. And
fun.
yep.
I'm jealous.
Moving on, what are the most memorable events that you had in MHIS?
I would say my favorite moment, and still is to this day, was grade 8 where I went to Thailand. It was a lot of fun because that was the first trip that I have that I didn't go with my parents outside of a country. I mean, and like it was so fun experiencing it with friends. You know, doing stuff such as like eating in a restaurant that's really had good food, by the way, and also like going to a marketplace in late night. Also like eating Indomie, making inside jokes, and like meeting new friends and like meeting new girls, and like there's a lot of stuff I really enjoy it. And also like I still keep in touch with like the people I met there. So it was very fun for sure. And I'll still remember that. I still remember that till this day.
Seems like so much fun.
Yeah.
Now I'm jealous.
Oh yeah, you can't go.
Yeah,
Oh
I
yeah,
can't.
okay,
I can't go. I didn't go.
maybe you'll go in like grade 9 or something. It's okay.
Let's just hope for the best.
Yes.
Yeah.
For sure.
What made you choose Mutiara Harapan Islamic Schools Senior High School?
Well, I already mentioned before that like they provided me the opportunity to go to a college outside of Indonesia, but other than that, because like I'm already familiar with the teachers, right, and like I'm already familiar with the environment, with the atmosphere that it has, so it wasn't really much of a decision at that time when I mean I want to go here because I already felt comfortable in this school, so it made sense for me to come back for sure.
Come back, huh? Come back. Yep,
Yeah.
it's a pretty good answer. So please look forward to our next episode of Little Chit Chat with MHSU Radio. See you soon, stay hydrated, stay healthy. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Bye guys. Thanks for listening.